Alright guys, we're back with Muv-Luv. Problems with Sumito, what's happening? I don't know, we'll see. And Tsukiyomi's gone. And the three idiots, man, we didn't even get to say goodbye to them. Hopefully we'll see them again sometime though. Anyways, I think it's time to train. Or it's after training, because I usually skip that. Can we get a replay here?
やっぱり実験集はいいね。でも最初ペダルのタッチに違和感を感じ
Yeah, it's after, huh?
なんかそれわかるわ。3日も戦術機に乗らないことなんてここ最近なかったからね。
Only 3 days? That doesn't seem that long, but what do I know? Sorry guys, I don't know. I'm out of here. Go ahead and eat without me. Finally done with training. I've been so anxious about how to handle this drama with Sumika I couldn't concentrate at all. I did get better simulator results than yesterday though, and thankfully didn't make any embarrassing mistakes during field training. Which is good. I can't neglect my training, or I'll be letting my personal feelings mess things up for the rest of the unit. When we got out of the simulator, Sumika wouldn't even make eye contact with me. She also turned down class rep's lunch invitation, saying she had to go visit Yuko-sensei, so I'm guessing she really just didn't want to be around me any longer. But considering that's a relatively normal thing for her to do, the others probably thought nothing of it. Even Mia didn't raise an eyebrow despite everything we talked about yesterday. Alright, I've got to go find Sumika and try to clear the air after what happened yesterday. Whether she rejects me or not, I have to make sure it doesn't interfere with the mission, that much is for certain. But even so, I can't keep these feelings bolted up forever. I need to get this off my chest. 1 second. Alright. Locked in. But even so, I can't keep these feelings bottled up forever. I need to get this off my chest. I've been trying as hard as I can to see things from Sumita's perspective. That's a good start. I was up all night trying to decipher everything she said yesterday. While it's possible that she's just dancing around the real issue to let me down easy, there's no way for me to figure out what else she might be hiding, so I'm choosing to take her at her word. She said it's not about the memories, and it's not because she fell in love with someone else, but nonetheless she can't return my feelings. And after a lot of internal deliberation, I think I might just have an idea of why that might be. I want to hear it. We have a pretty good idea from last episode, but let's see if it mirrors our opinion. Which is why I've got to talk to her again and get everything out on the table. Where's she at, though? Sumit, it's me, you there? Looks like she isn't back yet. In which case, maybe she's in the simulator room? Didn't she, like, leave? Oh no, they were with the real TSFs. Damn it, Sumiko, where the heck did you run off to? She's not in the simulator room or the Piets, and she's not down in the restricted area either, and neither was Yuto-sensei for that matter. Maybe I should swing by her room again. It's been over an hour since I was last there, so maybe she's back by now. Kasumi? Oh, Kasumi. Hey, have you seen Sumika?
少し前には地下にいました。
Is in Sensei's office? Do you think she'd still be there now?
1時間ぐらい前です。
Dang, I must have just missed her. I knew I shouldn't have taken such a long shower. Do you have an idea where she might be now?
いつもなら部屋に戻ると思います。
Sweet, thanks.
でも今部屋にはいません。
How do you know? Alright, you're tracking her position, huh?
はい。
Then tell me where she is, I need to know. Huh? What's the matter, Kasumi? You're not gonna tell me?
スミカさんに会ってどうするんですか？
I don't know. Talk? What?
教えてください。
I mean, I don't mind telling you, but why do you ask? Besides, can't you just read my mind if you're curious what my intentions are?
私はもうあなたとスミカさんのそういう心には立ち入りません。
Huh?
そう決めたんです。許可ももらいました。
Wait, so Yuto-sensei doesn't think it's necessary anymore?
はい。
Does that mean, but doesn't that mean Sumita is no longer under surveillance? They don't even need to keep an eye on her anymore? I mean, it certainly sounds that way. Wait, why do I care? That has no effect on me, or what I need to do right now. I'm not acting on orders here, or doing this for anyone else's benefit. This is my problem and mine alone. Alright, Kasumi, the truth is, I confessed my feelings to Sumika yesterday. To be honest, it was pretty pathetic. I only did it after she'd already made me take back my Christmas present. That's when I realized that I never really expressed my feelings for her in this world, so I just sort of went for it. But she turned me down. Actually, no, that's putting it mildly. It was more like a flat-out rejection. Did I step or did she just double hit us? She hit us with the double ellipses. Never seen that before. I figured that if I just laid my emotions out on the table, things would work out, but I never really considered how she might feel about things. Sorry, we need the sound for that, totally. And I just wanted to tell her that I understand that now, partly because I don't want it to affect our ability to carry out our duties, but also because I want to set things right. That's all I need to talk to her about. I'll go find her myself, though. It's my problem and I shouldn't have asked you to solve it for me. That wasn't cool. Sorry. Good talk, Kasumi. Man, I've got a lot to learn from you too. You're making an effort to change yourself for the better too. I seriously respect that. Well, guess I better get going. I highly doubt she went off base, so I'm sure I'll find her eventually. Later.
待ってください。
What's up?
スミカさんは
Oh, okay.
あの丘にいます。
Should have thought of that, man. That's the spot. Where shit always goes down. Hmm?
前にあなたが連れて行ってくれたあの丘にいます。
Kasumi?
あの丘でスミカさんは一人で苦しんでいます。悲しみに押しつぶされそうになっています。
Damn, I didn't realize I pushed her that far.
お願いです。
Huh?
スミカさんを助けてあげてください。
Kasumi?
お願いします。
I will. Don't worry. We're gonna talk this out, and I'll make sure she knows that there's no need for her to feel all anguished about what happened. Thanks, Kasumi. Really. Sumida.
たけるちゃん。
What are you doing up here? I mean, it's too dark to enjoy the view. What gives?
なんでもないよ。
Wait, Sumida, we need to talk.
話なんか別に
Okay, then how about I talk and you just listen?
聞きたくない。
I know, but this will be the last time, I promise, so please just hear me out. Please. I can do that too. the silence or the
わかった。
Thanks, I'll make this quick. First of all, I think I owe you an apology. I kept trying to force you to explain why you wouldn't accept my present without even trying to figure it out for myself. And as far as rejecting me goes, don't worry about it. I didn't come here to try to change your mind. I care about you a lot, obviously. It's important to me that you and I can get along. Of course, it's also really important for the sake of humanity as a whole. So I wanted to clear the air and make sure things don't get too awkward between us for you to carry out your duties. I need to make sure you know exactly where I'm coming from, both for my own sake and for everyone else's. In my own world, I spent years mooching off your kindness, and when I ran back there, I leaned on your strength. My whole life, I've always just taken advantage of you. I took you and all the things you did for me for granted. I guess I felt like being your childhood friend just entitled me to all of it. And it wasn't just you, of course. I thought the peace, freedom, and prosperity I enjoyed were all God-given rights, not privileges. It wasn't until I got dumped into this world that I started to realize just how stupid and spoiled I really was. Only after losing everything I ever cared about and learning to live in this hellhole did I finally understand just how incredibly fortunate I'd been. I realized that I'd have to earn all the things I wanted with my own blood, sweat, and tears. But for all my newfound maturity, I still let myself cling to the comforting delusion that you just didn't exist in this world. I didn't even try to find out for myself if you'd ever existed here. I just let Yuto-sensei tell me what I wanted to hear. I told myself I understood reality, but I never went looking for the truth. It wasn't until I came to this timeline that I finally woke up, watching and listening to the people around me. I realized how foolish I'd been. But I still ran back home to my world, hurting you and Marimo-chan in the process. I made a complete mess of everything. Only then, when I screwed up in the worst possible way, did it finally hit home that there is nowhere left to run. I don't want to keep running away from my mistakes anymore. In fact, I can tell you right now that I won't. It's a vicious cycle, and I'm gonna do everything I can to break out of it. So yeah, I know I screwed up yesterday, but I'm gonna own up to that and do my best to ensure it never happens again. I know that was a long lead-in, but I wanted to give you an idea of where I'm coming from here. See, what I was trying to do yesterday was express my emotions to you in no uncertain terms, kinda like what you've done for me in the other worlds. But in your retrospect, I can see that I wasn't really taking your feelings into consideration. I spent a long time last night thinking about what you said. And I trust that you were being honest with me. I don't suspect you of lying to me, or making excuses to try to dance around the real issue. Even if you were, I still decided to take you at your word, so there's no point in dwelling on it. For all I know, those assumptions might be wrong, but I tried my best to figure this out for myself. I'm not going to demand that you tell me the real reason or anything. I've been really insensitive. By saying that I still loved you as much as I loved any other Sumika, I was putting a lot of pressure on you. Okay, that was kind of my point. I think he's edging close to what I thought was the problem. We'll see if I was right though. It was totally ridiculous of me to assume that you'd reciprocate those feelings just because you inherited the memories of the other Sumitas who loved me. Good. But yesterday it finally dawned on me. I'm not the Tataru you're looking for, I'm just an imposter. And I should have realized that a lot sooner. I'm really sorry. I feel like I've completely disrespected your feelings. You did good, Tataru. I'm surprised someone like you could come to that conclusion. Now we're all crying. No matter how closely we might resemble one another, I can never replace them. This entire time, I had convinced myself that I was the only real Tataru. It's pretty messed up when you think about it. It's like I've been totally disregarding the other Sumitas I've loved. Both the one I grew up with, who always believed in and supported me, and the one whose shoulder I cried on, whose entire life I ruined by being a causality conductor. I really am a pretty lousy human being. I think that somewhere deep down, I was trying to forget how much it hurt to lose them. I was using you to fill the void they left in my heart. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I was just running away again, just looking for someone else to lean on. Damn it, god damn it. Forgive me. You gotta forgive me, Sumita. I know I've hurt you in ways I can't even imagine. And I'm so sorry. Sob.
違うよ。
Hmm?
タケルちゃんはどこの世界にいてもタケルちゃんだよ。
Huh?
私こそ許して。
Or what?
タケルちゃんのこと絶対忘れないって約束したのに忘れちゃった。
I'm sorry, emotional scene, but just I like the tear effects, man. I'm just staring at Sumita right now and it's kind of hypnotic. It's kind of crazy if you just keep staring at her. Sumita.
バチが当たっちゃったんだよ。私自業自得なんだから気にしないで。
Ah, I don't think that's correct. That's not true. You didn't deserve that horrible accident. It was all my fault for bringing this world's causality into that one.
違わないよ。
Sumita.
おかしいよタケルちゃん。気持ちは嬉しいけど考えすぎだよ。
How am I being ridiculous? What am I overthinking?
私の気持ちとか偽物とか考えすぎだよ。
Huh?
そんなこと言ったら偽物は私の方だよ。
Sumita.
私は00ユニットなんだよ。私は人間じゃないんだよ。こんな風に悲しんだり笑ったりしてるけど全部真似事なんだよ。
Sumita, stop.
機械と同じなんだよ。作り物なの。
Knock it off.
それなのに愛してるとか踏みにじったとかバカみたいだよ。
But I mean it.
違わない。
What, you think I'm lying to you? Alright, fine, go ahead and read my mind. That'll prove it.
いい。見ない。
But why? Wouldn't that be the fastest way to settle this?
任務でもないのに人の心を覗いてまで問題を解決したいなんて思わないから。
Ugh. Damn it, why do I keep putting my foot in my mouth? You're right, that was a stupid thing to say, but I still want you to understand how I feel.
もう仕方ないな。
Fine, what?
わかったよ。私がサンタウサギを受け取れない理由教えてあげる。
Huh?
ごめんね。今の私は00ユニットの使命の方が大事なんだよ。
Of course, I know that.
分かってないよ。はっきり言うけど、そういうタケルちゃんが鬱陶しいの。
Huh?
こっちは任務に集中したいのに、愛だの恋だの言ってくるからさ。
Uh-oh. If you really mean that, then why do you seem so torn up about this?
作り物相手に真剣になってるタケルちゃん、哀れすぎて見ていて辛いんだよ。
Oh, come on.
だから本当の理由は言いたくなかったのに。
Come on, Sumita, you can't be serious.
ごめんね。でもタケルちゃんがしつこいからいけないんだよ。もう分かったでしょ。でもさ、お互い言いたいこと言ってすっきりしたんだからさ、もういいじゃない。ね。
Yeah. God, I'm such a tool. And here I told myself I'd accept any answer she might give me. I basically got what I wanted, didn't I? This is how it should be.
ああ、そうだ。後で副司令から聞くと思うけど。
What?
タケルちゃん、
What?
01部隊首に。
Hey! Listen, if you don't want to be in a relationship but you're getting me fired? Brother, we carry the unit. Now I'm pissed. What? But why?
もう細かいところまで副司令と直接話してるから。
That's my
タケルちゃん
squad.
挟まなくても大丈夫になった
I'm
んですよ。
flight commander. Huh?
しかも今のタケルちゃんは私の任務をやりにくくしているんだよ。エッチなイメージ見せたりしてさ、やらしい。
I thought it was plot.
だから今日副司令に頼んだんだ。いちいち鬱陶しくて邪魔なんですって。
You did?
でも安心していいよ。タケルちゃんは特殊な存在だから外に放り出せないでしょ。エクセム3開発の貢献を考慮して副司令が雑用として使ってくれるって。
Brother, we're like the best pilot, kinda. I feel like this is worse for the mission now.
だけどもセキュリティパスは没収されるから部隊には近寄れないと思う。
Why can't we just be put in another group though? Real
当然だよね。
talk. Seems like a little bit of a waste.
あー、すっきりした。これを言えないことが後ろめたかったんだよね。これで明日から何のモヤモヤもなく任務に集中できるぞ。
Yeah, good for you.
じゃあ私行くね。
Okay.
あ、そうだ。
What, did he forget something
タ
else?
ケルちゃん、
Yeah?
今までありがとうございました。
What? Where's this coming from?
タケルちゃんが私に真剣に向き合ってくれたおかげでここまで立ち直れたのは事実だから。俺は
I see.
じゃあね。
Yeah.
バイバイ。
Yeah, we just got fired. Damn it, my mind's gone blank. I can't think of anything no matter how hard I try. Bye-bye, huh? So I guess that's it then. I don't know what just happened, but there's one thing that's been made crystal clear. My time with Sumika and all the others is over. Surely, bro. Surely. And what's more, I'll never be able to get rid of whatever made me a causality conductor. I won't be able to fix the other timeline before it's too late, not if I have to wait for the next loop. It's all over. don't feel like going back to my room. I keep trying to think about what comes next. How should I handle this? But nothing's coming to me. It feels like time's just slowed to a crawl. It hasn't been even been 10 minutes since she left, but I could swear I've been sitting here for hours. Who's that? Yuko? Or Maya? Maya? Maya! I got fired for no reason. I'm the one who should be asking questions here. Don't sneak up on me like that. Right, I guess I've been spacing out. Not Mia's fault. So, what brings you up here? Can't imagine you just wanted to take in the view. Alright, your nightly workout routine. Man, why does it feel like you're always coming to find me? Yeah, you're probably right. Well, don't worry. You'll never have to come looking for me again. I'm never going to come up here with Sumita again, and of course I'm not even going to be a member of A01 anymore. Go ahead, take a wild guess. Yeah, I got rejected hard. It was pretty shitty. I was being a total idiot. Man, I can't believe what an arrogant prick I was. Oh, sorry. I was just talking to myself. I'm not trying to vent at you or anything. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. I wouldn't want to impose. It's just pathetically stupid is all. Talking about it would probably only make us both feel worse. Well, basically after she turned me down yesterday, I tried my best to come to terms with it. I didn't want it to completely ruin our relationship, you know? So, I met with her again today to tell her not to worry about it, that I was the one in the wrong, and that there were no hard feelings, but it completely backfired on me. Apparently I was really starting to get on her nerves, and she made that painfully clear to me. She'd been hiding it from me because she didn't want to hurt my feelings, but I pushed her over the edge and forced her to say it. She was completely fed up with me by that point. Not that I blame her really, but yeah, she said it was a huge relief to finally get it off her chest. Maybe that's why she's perked up a bit at the end. She got all cheery and thanked me for everything I've done for her. Oh damn it, look at me running my mouth after I said I wouldn't. Just goes to show how much of a loser I am. What makes you say that? Yeah, that's right. Well, what is it? Uh-huh. Huh? Sumika was crying. Nah, that can't be. You sure you weren't seeing things? 2 meters?
昨日のそなたとの約束に従い、あの者と個人的な交流を持とうと思い立ったのだ。
Huh?
大方、この場所でそなたと会っていたのであろうと思い、躊躇したのだが、二人で話すにはちょうど良い機会だと思ってな。
Maya, you're such a saint, I swear. You took the first chance you got to work with her.
何を話そうなどとあれこれ考えているうちに、鏡は私
私が立っているすぐそばまでまっすぐ近づいてきたのだ。一向に気づく様子がないので声をかけると、鏡は驚いた様子で私を見たのだ。その顔は涙でひどく濡れておった。目は真っ赤に充血し、鼻は垂れ、ひどいありさまだったぞ。
Why? Why would she be so upset?
私がタオルを差し出そうとすると弊社に走り入ってしまったのだが、私は鏡の様子からそなたがあの者に何かしらしたのだと思い、この丘に様子を見に来たのだ。
Actually, wait a sec. Come to think of it, when did I ever tell me about this place? I mean, she saw you guys on the hill before. That's how she knows about it, right?
ところがそなたは鏡に一方的に袖にされたような物言いだ。これが腑に落ちようか。
Well, it's true, but this just means she wasn't telling the truth fully, obviously.
男を袖にしてすっきりしたと申した者が何故声を殺して泣く必要があるのだ。
I don't know, man. I don't even blame Tatra for not knowing.
そなたが偽りを申しているのでなければ、鏡の態度には何やら事情がありそうだな。
Obviously, but I just don't know. Another explanation.
何か思い当たる節はないのか。
I mean, not really.
例えば、お互い売り言葉に買い言葉で感情的な言葉をぶつけてしまったとか。そのような時には態度や発言に一貫性がなく矛盾があるものだ。冷静に考えれば見えてこよう。
I was calm enough to pick out a bunch of subtle details things wouldn't have gotten ugly in the first place.
では最初と最後というように大きい区切りで考えると良いぞ。
I mean, easier said than done.
まあ、それも
It's only been 10 minutes though, you should remember, right?
だが鏡の態度は最後だけを見ても明らかに矛盾がある。鏡の泣きようはただごとではなかった。よほど辛い思いをしたと見るのが自然であろう。これはあくまで試験だが、話を聞く限り心にもないことを言わざるを得なかったからではないのか。そなたは鏡の幼なじみなのであろう。
Yeah, we are.
鏡の人となりや日頃の立ち振る舞いをよく思い出してみるがよい。今日の気になったことの一つ一つをそれに当てはめて考えてみるがよい。違和感のある言動はどのような考えであればそのものがそのような行動をとるのかということを想像してみるのだ。さすればおぼろげながらそのものの真意が見えてこよう。相手をよく知れば知る者ほどその真意により近いものが見えるはずだ。それを実践できていない私が言うのもなんなのだがな。
Don't be so hard on yourself. I think you're great at reading people.
だと良いがな。
You know, come to think of it, if she didn't have any problems running behind my back to have me kicked out of the unit, then it just seems strange she'd go out of her way to tell me all that stuff, especially if it was stressful enough to make her cry. I'd already come to terms with the fact I'd been rejected. Instead, I knew I was in the wrong, and she could have easily left it at that, so what gives? I mean, she made a point of denying it had anything to do with me, and even asked me to forgive her for what happened in the other timeline. Why would she bother saying things like that if she was just going to turn around and tell me it was all my fault for being a pest? I mean, if she was that intent on concealing the truth, then why didn't she just lie to me yesterday? She could have easily just said she found another man, or that she was disgusted by that image that flashed through my mind. You know what? You're right. There are too many things here that just don't add up.
ではそれを本人に尋ねてみるがよいぞ。関係を修復する気があるのであればだが。
Yeah, I probably should. And what if what Sumita said was true, I'm not gonna have a security clearance for much longer. I better act fast. Thanks, Mia. I'm gonna go talk to Sumita again.
そうか。そうするがよいぞ。
And besides, it's not like I have anything left to lose, right? No, that's true.
それでこそ
Literally have nothing else to lose. Is that sarcasm?
心してかかるがよい。鏡は頑固そうだ。
Got it. Guess I better get going then. See ya. Sumita, I don't care if you think I'm being a pest. This is one issue I just can't drop, or else I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Sorry if that annoys you, but these are the captain's orders, and I promised her that I'd do everything in my power to make up for all the years I kept you waiting. Alright, round 2.
言ったか。
Random Maya scene?
まったく世話の焼ける男だ。
Solo Maya. Just that. Okay. Cool. Sumi, that's me. Open up. Sumi. Huh? Kasumi? What? Why are you crying? Aw. Don't get mad at Kasumi, man. How can you be mean to Kasumi? She's just tiny. Hey, Kasumi, what happened? Sumika, what the hell is going on?
タケルちゃん、私の部屋だよ。勝手に入ってこないでよ。
Well, try to stop me. Right, my bad, but seriously, what happened with Kasumi?
ああ、かすみちゃんは副司令のところに行くって。
And you expect me to believe that? She was crying, dude. I've only ever seen Kasumi cry once. Which means something seriously awful must have happened.
そうかな。気のせいだよ。
Dude, quit lying. What happened here?
嘘なんかついてないよ。何にもないよ。疑うなら、かすみちゃんに聞きに行けばいいでしょ。だいたい嘘つきはタケルちゃんだよ。さっきの話が最後だって言ったじゃない。
It was the last one on that particular subject. This is a totally different issue. Loopholes. Something's definitely not right about her. It's not like her mind's destabilizing or anything, but something still feels off. I can at least be sure it's not a personality malfunction, though. Yuko-sensei would have come running if it was something that severe, and I'm sure Kasumi would have pointed it out.
で、要は何？
Mia was right. Now that I get a good look at her, I can see that her eyes are pretty red and swollen. She's definitely been crying. Just more proof of how eerily lifelike the 00 unit's body is, I guess.
用がないなら、自分の部屋に戻りなよ。
Okay, fine. We can talk about Kasumi later. There's something else I need to ask you first.
聞きたいことって何？さっきの話なら、もう何も喋ることはないよ。
Let's go somewhere else. I don't want anyone else to hear this.
いいよ。その代わり、
What?
これが本当に最後だからね。
Alright. It's alright, we only need one chance. We're about to clutch up here. Back to the hill. All the way back to the hill. Literally a rematch in the same spot. Okay, this seems like a good spot.
また、ここなんだ。
Yeah, it's a goated spot. Just humor me. I won't be bothering you again after this.
で、人に聞かれたくない話って何？
You're still hiding something, aren't you?
は？何言ってんの？隠すことなんてないよ。
Like I've already said multiple times, I'm okay with being rejected. I totally understand how important the mission is to you.
だったらいいじゃん。何疑ってんのさ。
Man, this is exactly how she used to deflect back in my world, which means I was right, it's clearly not a personality malfunction. I've been saying this since the start of our last conversation, right?
そうだね。
And I didn't beg you to stay with me or try to convince you to change your mind, did I?
うん。
And from what I can tell, as long as I give up on you and you don't have to see me anymore, you'll be satisfied, right?
まあね。
I mean, you already talked to Yuto-sensei, made your arrangements to prevent me from interacting with you before our conversation even began, right?
そうだよ。
So my question is, why did you bother saying anything? You could have just let me say my piece and be done with it. I mean, it doesn't make sense. If you hadn't said anything, I would have given up right then and there, and then it would have been only a matter of time before I got kicked out of the unit. When I called myself an imposter and said I was just using you to fill the void in my heart and that I was disrespecting your feelings, you went out of your way to refute all that, and I just don't get why.
それはたけるちゃんがあまりにかわいそうだからつい慰めで。
But if you really felt sorry for me, why would you then proceed to tell me you'd gone behind my back to get me kicked out of the unit? Wouldn't it be less cruel to just leave that little detail out?
それは人によると思うよ。
Sure, maybe, but I know you too well for this. You're not the type to twist the knife like that. The Sumika I know would never lift someone up just to knock them right back down again, not without a damn good reason. You're not the kind of person who'd mess with people that way just because you don't like them.
たけるちゃんの知っている私は別の世界の私だからね。この世界の私はそうなの。
Oh yeah? Then why did you apologize on your other self's behalf for forgetting me over there?
それはあっちの世界の私はたけるちゃんが好きだったから。
Didn't stop you from turning around and cutting me down to size. Sorry, I just don't get the logic there.
たけるちゃんは女の子の気持ちとかに鈍感だからそういうの分からなくて当然だよ。
You're right, I'm pretty useless, which is why I'm asking you to help me understand. Come on, just tell me. Walk me through your reasoning here. If you can at least help me understand that, we can go back to our rooms in no time.
それは
It's what?
私が00ユニットだからだよ。
Okay, I don't follow. Could you elaborate a little?
ごめんね。私人間じゃないからたけるちゃんから見れば少し変なんだよ。冷酷な機械と同じ。持ち上げたり叩き落としたりできるのは00ユニットだから。
Sorry, but I'm not buying that.
何が？
If you were just a heartless machine, then why were you choking back tears after you left me earlier? That daughter.
さっきも言ったでしょ。そんなの作り物なんだって。泣いたり笑ったりしているのはそう見えるように再現されてるだけなんだよ。私は人間じゃないんだから。すごいコンピューターなんだから。そのくらいコントロールするのは簡単なんだよ。
Yeah, I already know you're not human. But what the hell does that have to do with anything? If you're so state-of-the-art, then why the hell did I see right through you? Ooh. That line down a touch deep. If you can control your emotions at the flip of a switch, then why let yourself cry in the first place? Seriously, dude, some supercomputer you are. You can't even tell a lie to save your life.
嘘なんかじゃないよ。たけるちゃんがバカだから理解できないんだよ。
Okay, then why don't you dumb it down for me? I mean, you're the all-powerful 00 unit, right? If you can emulate human emotion with pinpoint precision, then this ought to be a total cinch.
爆笑だよそんなの。私は00ユニットだからね。
Then why can't you give me a logical explanation for this? Why didn't you construct some perfect lie from the get-go?
それは
I'll tell you why. It's because you're not a damn computer. You're just a normal human being. I don't care if your body's artificial, you're so Sumita on the inside. No one can ever take that away from you.
私は00ユニットだよ。それ以上でも以下でもないの。
Excuse me?
任務が最優先なの。私はそのために作られたの。そんなこともわからないなんて本当にバカなんじゃないの？しかもタケルちゃんは振られたんだから私とはもう関係ないんだよ。そういうところが鬱陶しいって言ったでしょ。
Would you quit trying to hide behind the goddamn mission? I don't care if you're the 00 unit, you've got no right to be lecturing me about that shit. Who in their right mind would have had their Storm Vanguard 1 thrown out when the squadron's already short on members? You call that prioritizing the mission? Ooh, good point. We're literally like MVP of the whole squad. How are you trimming us? I don't care how powerful you are, you can't do all this on your own even if you can see the future. There's no way in hell you could endure all the hardships and shoulder all the guilt along the way. You can't save the world by yourself. You're gonna need a ton of help from other people, whether you like them or not. If the mission is what matters most to you, then you should be using every soldier you can get, so what's the deal? Honestly, when you turned me down, it felt like the end of the world to me, and I still love you, goddammit. Added a god there for dramatic effect. But I'm not gonna let this prevent me from doing my part for the mission, even if I do get demoted.
それが迷惑なの。
Look, a mission's a mission. I'm not gonna try to force my feelings onto you, and I'm not gonna sit around for you to change your mind. But it's up to me how I feel about you. You can never take that away from me.
そういうの気持ち悪いよ。
Yeah, well, maybe I am. But if the mission's really what matters most to you, you should think before saying shit that might compromise it. If you had just piped down and let me say my piece, none of this would have happened. That's what I just don't get. You can definitely be a doofus sometimes, but you're not the type to just blatantly contradict yourself like this.
これはあくまで試験だが、話を聞く限り心にもないことを言わざるを得なかったからではないのか。鏡の人となりや日頃の立ち振る舞いをよく思い出してみるがよい。違和感のある言動はどのような考えであればそのものがそのような行動をとるのかということを想像してみるのだ。
Compared to what I've come to expect from her. Okay, let's think about how she acted back in my world.
いいよ。こんなのいいんだよ。
Huh?
私たちもう昔には戻れないんだよ。わかってる？私タケルちゃんなんか顔も見たくないよ。
That's it, I remember now. I've seen Sumita act like this before. She tries to throw out all these half-assed excuses to cover up how she really feels. Not putting up with any more of this crap. Quit pretending this is about the mission. I'm not buying the act.
ごまかしてないよ。
You can't get by in life if your only source of motivation is some vague, abstract shit like that. Just like on the battlefield, you need something more concrete, something more personal to get you through the day, or else you're just setting yourself up to fail. What happens when the beta are gone and you don't have to fight anymore? What the hell are you going to live for then? You call yourself a state-of-the-art computer, but you haven't even calculated that far ahead. I said it before and I'll say it again. You'll always be Sumita no matter what your body's made of. At the end of the day, you're still Sumita on the inside and I'm perfect for you, god damn it.
言ってることがさっきと違う。
think I'd give a shit? What? I'm not allowed to contradict myself, but you totally can? Well, I've got news for you. That just goes to show how human you really are. I don't care if you're artificial, I don't care if you're the 00 unit, I'll always love you, no matter what. And I'm the only one who can make you happy.
本当か
Huh?
なたけるちゃんは本当にそれでいいのかな
Of course I am.
本当の私を知っても同じことが言えるのかな
Well, I admit I don't know everything there is to know about you. But I can promise that I'll accept you exactly as you are. That includes both the good and the bad, as well as everything you have ever gone through.
本当に
Yeah, I do.
じゃあ見
Oh,
せてあげるよ
alright, go ahead.
本当の私を
What does that mean, man? Whatever's on your mind right now, I don't care. No matter what you're about to tell me, I'll still accept you with open arms. With that? She's literally showing us. Wait, she can still project? Alright, we only put a limit on her mind reading ability. What's happening, dude? Wow, this is way more vivid when Casimir did it. Hmm? This is incredible. Simika's powers are on a completely different level than Casimir's. It's like she's has control over all my senses, like they've been taken from my body and I'm floating in
たける
space.
ちゃん
Sumida,
教えてあげる何があったか教えてあげる
alright, I think we'll end here. Dude, it's the perfect cliffhanger. But yeah, I feel like this is about to be intense. That'll be a nice shock factor for the beginning of next episode. Get right into that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Good episode. It was kind of stressful at the beginning, but I think Tataru's making it through it. Though I'm sure what he's about to see will be kind of hard to watch. But yeah, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you next time on some more Muv-Luv. I'm sorry, it's a pretty bad cliffhanger, but like I love that stuff, man. It hits hard. Alright, see you next time.